Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm super excited. I'm pretty sure other fellow Lockeys are because I'll be checking out Secretnomber's newest song, the MV for an all fire Saturday. Now it's been quite some time, I should say a long time since Secretnomber had a comeback with Got That Boom. Such an amazing first comeback, but now we have two new members, Minji and Ju, of course. Really loved all of the respective individual teasers by all the members, including the new members as well. But aside from that, I really hope that that music video teaser that I saw as of recently isn't too misleading, because I know at times those music video teasers can be misleading in terms of what you're hearing before what you hear on a full, length song, you know what I'm saying? So aside from that, I really love the concept based off of the teasers and what I was hearing so far, sounding like they're going the pathway of like late 80s to 90s of a disco dance track of some sort and having like a party on a Saturday, hence why this is called Fire Saturday. But aside from that, let's just get into it, shall we? Alright, Secretnomber, Fire Saturday, let's go. Fire Saturday night. Oh. Okay, Dita. Whoa. What an interesting start here. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now in terms of lyrics, but the genre and elements they use in this build up. Whoa. Minji. Wow. Okay, so Ju, this is actually the post-chorus. The refrain. Poppin', poppin'. Oh. Okay. Oh, I love the choreo that's tied along to this. It would just work so well with the bell-bottom pants. I feel like that arm waving part is like, the killing point of the choreo. Okay, so wow, That was Fire Saturday. Where do I even begin with this? First things first, the teasers were definitely very extremely misleading. First of all, in terms of genre, I mean, I was totally thinking that sort of disco dance track, and maybe they mix it with other elements, right? Um, but it seems like they went the very electronic, EDM, party esque, route with this. By no means at all that is not bad. But when you're doing that, you gotta be quite careful in terms of how you arrange it, in terms of what kind of lines and verses, and how the chorus, how the drop hits, and all that stuff like that. Similar to, I would say, house music as well. So it doesn't mess with like multiple genres, from what we have heard, similarly from Secret Number in the past. I'm saying who this especially got that boom music utilizing different genres, which utilizes different elements and instruments. Now, full disclaimer here, I want to say this right away. As some of y'all who are familiar with the channel, familiar of my liking of Secret Number, ever since they did, or back on the pre-debut days, right? The covers, Kiss and Makeup, and how I've been like a huge Locky. There is a part of me on this channel where there is the huge fanboy Locky, or a huge fan of basically most of the artists that I covered on this channel, and then there's artists that I'm trying to get familiar of, right? And then there is this other half of me where I want to listen to things from an objective standpoint and hear things out and hear the positives and the drawbacks in the song. You know what I'm trying to say? So there's this sort of push and pull from what I have from time to time. Even though a song may be 9 out of 10, there's a bit of drawbacks that I feel like, could be brought up even better or done differently in any song by any means. So here I'm going to be talking about the positives and the drawbacks, and then I'll get into the second listen of it and let you know how I feel in about this comeback and how everything played out. So right away, the positives, if it wasn't clear enough, I really loved how verse 1 hit with Ginny, right? She had that DJ drop line, and then how she hit verse 2 with it went something along the lines of all the boys want to kiss me, and then all the girls, really catering to both ends of the spectrum, and all really completely fire lines by her. And then I also, I pretty much like all the verses surrounding the other sections and portions in the song. Actually, I do like the post-chorus as well. Now, if you guys remember what I was saying, how teasers can be misleading, and how I was predicting something going on from the music video teaser for Fire Saturday the other day, I was like, I have a feeling that Welcome to My World is gonna be like in verse 2 with Ginny, and then she's gonna pick up the rap, you know what I'm saying? And Dita's part would be more so either a one-liner in the chorus or one-liner in the post-chorus, or just simply in a part of the post-chorus, then it goes into verse 2, Welcome to My World, and then the rap. it turns out "Welcome to My World" is heavily sung throughout this song and alternated with vocal effects, and it is also, even matter of fact, in the intro, right? That is what leads into, I guess, the drawbacks for me in this song. I feel like this song is trying to make ends meet, and it's trying to make things catchy per se and memorable per se. And I emphasize this a lot throughout my videos. It's like, you don't necessarily need a catchy song to have a good song, but if you have a memorable song, you have a song that has a lot of replay value to it. And in this case, I feel like it's trying to make ends meet because it is very repetitive in an earwormy manner, but not in the best kind of manner, you know what I'm saying? It feels almost off-putting, you know what I'm trying to say? I feel like here's the thing, that let me tell you what I truly noticed about Secret Number and why they are such a gem and a half personally for me, and I think for other people as well. If you think back on Who This, you think back on Got That Boom. They always came through with something that messes with different genres. And then at least there were glimpses and moments of those songs where it had drastic switch ups. Now, in like modern K-pop these days, like or even back then, I feel like switch ups or drastic switch ups are a huge thing. You don't necessarily need to have drastic switch ups to have a good song, but at least have, you know, some here and there. I feel like by having Fire Saturday be so repetitive, that line, it makes things too predictable, you know what I'm trying to say? And then you got the verses that you didn't expect at all that were very explosive. So I wish the chorus and the pre-chorus was as explosive as the other verses in this very electronica EDM song. And I think that's what truly comes into play here, is the arrangement of the songs, arrangement in the song of how, where Welcome to My World is in the chorus. Like, I feel like it could have been in the post-chorus instead, and then have a way different chorus. But going back to what I truly noticed about Secret Number and really caught my eye and attention in the first place is that if you think about the genres that they mess with, you think about the slice of switch ups and details that were considered in their previous title tracks and even B-sides, and even Got That Boom. Let me touch part a little bit heavily about Got That Boom. Got That Boom, I think what I truly noticed immediately right away, I'm like, wow, Secret Number really came back with this sort of second gen K-pop euphoria feel to it. And I think that's what a lot of new fans gravitated towards, and like, whoa, what a song, you know what I'm saying? And it provided a bit of nostalgic feels to it, which I personally love a lot and such a sucker for, when songs really hit those nostalgic ends and feels and stuff like that. And I felt like that was heavily missed on Fire Saturday here. So along of those lines of what I truly know as Secret Number in terms of a group identity is that second gen K-pop euphoria that makes them stand out from the group, you know, in the K-pop scene. And also I think the arrangement of this is not there. I think it was mixed and mastered really well, of course, but the arrangement is not fully there. And even though if there was a bridge to this song, I couldn't identify it and feel it right away. And I think that's a huge thing too. When you have a bridge in a song, it tends to make a breaker song. If it's really bad, it's going to make the song really bad. If it's really good, it's going to bring up the song like by the multitudes of like times 200 or something ridiculous like that. Or you can have a bridge that just, you know, fulfill the needs as much as the hooks in the song and all. So yeah, I don't know. I mess with all the verses in this. The melodies, really easy to hum, sing along to. I think those are the added points of what is truly positive about this song. And at the same time, it's easy to listen to. It's not like it's noisy and loud. I'm glad that they didn't come through with something like chanty, in your face, look at me, I'm so cool, look at me, I do like how it's easy to listen to, easy to sing along to and hum along to. And I do appreciate the fact that there's a good amount of English lines to sing along to, but it almost feels like it's too repetitive. Welcome to my world is too off-putting. And maybe I'll get into the point later of this video of what I would personally do to bring up this song. And based on what I've heard from Secret Number in the past, and I was talking about everyone in terms of lyrics on like their B-sides in the past before, such as Holiday and all. So let me bring up the MV here, and we'll break things down, and I'll point out my positive, point out a bit of the drawbacks, of course, and yeah. Oh, I just love this scene so much. Really good filming and editing. So aside from that, like, I really dig the MV. So immediately right here, we have an intro, which I feel like, before we get into verse 1, which was So Fire by Jinny herself, I feel like the intro is, I think the intro is all right. I don't think it's crazy good. I don't think it's bad at all by any means. With that being said, I think it's a good amount in length here, up to the 20-second mark. But I'm like, I don't think you need those Vocaloid, like, electronic effects behind their voices. I don't like how that is like making their voices artificial, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the cases here where it's like, I feel like the talents, the skill set is not used to the fullest potential in this song. I mean, I hear the positives in here. I hear glimpses and moments in the song. I'm like, oh, you know, actually beyond the verses. I mean, the moments by Ju, the moments by Minji, by the new members, the moments by Sudam as well. And like I said, I really love the post-chorus, which includes Dita, of course. But yeah, I think it's a little bit too much on the very artificial kind of end of the spectrum of things. But I like how it kicks off with the instrumental though. And one thing I'm noticing here actually is I do like the distorted, let me rip in of distorted of the. I really like that element, that electronic element that's distorted and twisted. So this is what happens. The intro and verse 1 tends to set up the tone to the song, right? It's building the tension. Oh, I'm feeling this. Okay. And then we get into here. I feel like the energy is lowered a bit here, like, okay. Which is completely fine. But I really love Ju's moments in this so much. You have that very lively, you know, youthful feel too, added by Ju and Sudam, which is another positive. See, second listen really opens things up. It's building up again. See, it went down and went up, so it has its peaks, it has its valleys, and then I notice Minji's like voice so well distinctively. Like, I absolutely adore her voice so much. and how she projects it. But this welcome to my world, it drops all the energy. It flatlines, you know what I'm trying to say? It's built up, it's built down, built up, and then when it hits, it just drops. That's the thing. I feel like when it comes down to a pre-chorus, chorus, post-chorus, those are your go-to bread and butter type things, the meat of a song. And unfortunately, it just doesn't do it for me here. I'm not sure about you guys. And also the added fact of Welcome to My World is the chorus, where I feel like Fire Saturday should be in good amount of the chorus, and it could be a bit in the post-chorus, which I've heard from time to time. It's just a tendency that I tend to hear, or not a tendency, but something that I tend to hear throughout a lot of title track songs, and that's completely fine. It works, you know. There's things that you gotta keep, and there's some things that you can't just remove like that out of the picture, and that's the chorus here. I do like this sort of like prancy choreo, the very fun choreo. It works with the tempo and the pacing to the song. Yeah, I feel like this is like the point here, the killing point of the choreo. I do, though, like the kind of succession of who's singing after one another, you know what I'm saying? Like Ju, likes of Ju and Dita, like, I like their chemistry between the two of them. This is the refrain right here with Leia. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's too digitalized. I wish there was maybe even added like actual instruments in here, like string. It could be string instruments, or it could be like digital string synthesizers, like string synthesizers. Verse 2. So I really like this transition here. What I noticed here, this transition here, with the refrain, it builds up again. A little Vocaloid effect. Boys wanna kiss me. Girls can't resist me. Really love those lines there. That follow through, so fire, which is the definition of fire. And maybe you want to add it on a Fire Saturday, on a Saturday night, and all going party and all that, going to party and all that stuff here. Really digging the styling. I just noticed it in the scene here, the bowling alley and all. But yeah, I think verse 2, post-chorus, verse 1, all the verses really stand out to me. Yeah, this distorting element is really nice. Okay, I like these lines from Dita too. And this was another moment here. I'm like, yes, there are glimpses of moments where, you know, there is potential to the song. The rapid delivery, like the quick delivery there. Yeah, it has its youthful, like, life of the party moments, and I think that was the whole purpose of this song, is to really feel the life of the party and all. Now, if I were to play this at a party, I would vibe to it like this. And maybe if it was more like upbeat, the chorus would hit way differently, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wish there was like an evident bridge to this song, and then they kicked it off, like finished it off with an amazing final chorus into even an outro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how I feel about the song. Now let me get a bit into the details before I wrap things up of what I could see the song, like how would I personally feel like someone could improve this song. By no means, you know, don't take my opinions and musical thoughts too heavily to make the song that makes the song bad for you. If you like it, if you love it, if it's your favorite song by Secret Number, that is completely fine. We all have our personal tastes and all, like that, but I do have that taste preference from their previous releases. Fire Saturday here, though. With Fire Saturday, I feel like I said, the arrangement of it, having the chorus, "Welcome to my world," if it was more so in the post-chorus, or the more so in the post-chorus, or in the matter of fact of just the intro or verse 1, I think it would have been better. And then I would insert the post-chorus in the chorus for Dita, or even added "Welcome into my world," have an interlude after the post-chorus into that phenomenal rap verse 2 from Ginny, where all the boys want to kiss me, all the girls, you know, can't resist me, you know what I'm saying? It's just so memorable, that those two lines. And all. So I would personally do that. I would add a bridge in here that would bring back the tension a bit, remove some elements, add in different elements, then build it up again for that drop in the chorus, and then finish it off with an outro like that. And also, I would change the refrain a bit with Leia, add in a refrain that is more intricate and less digitalized, like similarly digitalized like the intro. I don't like those Vocaloid effects. I want to hear the members' voices clearly and profoundly, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear them out, you know what I'm saying? So the lines were too off-putting. It's like almost, I think I would say this, it's almost also catering to the international audience, because they're very well known, multifaceted, and they're more so known internationally at the end of the day. And like, I feel like if this was more heavy in terms of, I don't know, like heavy in terms of Korean lyrics, or at least have the English lyrics have the good amount of like syllables, and I emphasize this a lot, amount of syllables and attached to the song is very important. So in the future, I think if they get like the likes of Lee Suran, who has been working with huge SM artists, has worked with Girls Planet 999 as of recently, has worked with a lot of phenomenal artists and new and upcoming artists and girl groups as well, or someone in terms of a lyricist that can really make things stick in terms of the amount of syllables, that'd be great. But what's important of that is to arrange the song is important as well. I don't know, by no means I'm saying anything bad to the original like lyricists or songwriters by any means, but I feel like the arrangement is off, but there is still has its positives, and I feel like it was asked in a way by the A&R or Vine, the matter of fact, to have the life of a party type of song. And I would even add a little bit of vocal layering to this, and if there was a bridge into the final chorus, I would add some harmonizing in it to the mix as well. But that's how I feel, guys. With that being said, I would put this as not the best Secret Number song taste wise and from an objective standpoint. I would put this as a 8 out of 10, solid 8 out of 10. With those drawbacks has resulted in that, but the positives really keep it up. If it weren't for the verses, it would drop down like quite drastically, I've got to admit. But that's what I've been trying to say throughout my videos. It's like, if I'm not gonna fully like a song taste wise or objective wise, I'm gonna tell you the truth, even though I'm a fan or not. Regardless, you know, I want to let you guys know and just show my genuine self. I don't want to lie through my teeth, and I just want to share my thoughts and opinions. And you don't have to take it granted, you don't have to listen to it fully, but if you feel me, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? If I'm relatable, I'm relatable. At the end of the day, it goes, and whatever, you know. So that being said, guys, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just warms my heart connecting with fellow Lockeys in the comment section down below. Stay tuned for my review of the B-side. I think it's yeah, Ginny was on it in terms of one of the lyricists. It's called Dangerous in Love. I've been only hearing good things throughout my messages when I woke up this morning, and heard some positives actually from friends about Fire Saturday, just not specific things, because of course there's spoilers and stuff like that they don't want to reveal to me, and that's completely fine. But as I also say throughout my videos, be sure to have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. This has been Garrison, and peace.
Baby, baby,